I think we all wish we could travel back in time and teach things to our younger selves, whether that's to avoid wasting time or moving through pain. I came up with 9 things that if I could travel back in time, I would tell my younger self about creating content. These 9 things would change my entire outlook and even help me grow my influence faster and with greater sanity. Hey, I'm Elijah. I've been a creator for over 10 years, and I'm here to share what I've learned as a creator after years of research and trial and error, hopefully to save you some learning time. This video is inspired by one of my all-time favorite movies, Back to the Future. So here are the 9 things I would tell myself if I could go back to the future, Marty McFly style. 9. I would tell myself first to find a signature and stick with it. When I started creating content, I would try different formats, recapping the news, comedy skits, gaming videos, and even being a food reviewer, which is fine. Everyone is allowed to explore and try new things, but it was keeping me from growing my channel because people never knew what to expect from me. They needed clarification on the programming. My videos views were stagnant until I found a format and I stuck with it. Once I did that, my channel started to explode and people were no longer confused because they knew exactly what to expect when I uploaded. People like consistency. It builds trust and respect. One of my biggest mistakes was realizing that my format choice resonated with an audience, but I never doubled down and committed to it. So I would tell myself it's essential to be known for something and stick with it, or you risk turning away your audience. 8. I would follow up by saying finding your thing is like going on a quest. It's okay if finding your thing takes time. A lot of good things take time. And you find your thing by testing out a bunch of formats and styles, whether in public or in private, and choose the one you could see yourself doing for a long time. Going on a quest to find your thing means you're going to face conflicts, and it's a long journey. I mean, it took Frodo 183 days to get from the Shire to Mount Doom with twists and turns along the way. Don't expect to find your thing overnight, but if you do, that's great. Double down on it and make similar content in the same vein. Don't just spam the same video though. Take the essence of the video and duplicate that. Get ready to go on the epic quest to find your thing. 7. I would tell them about the art of persistence. Now, don't give up on a format because it doesn't work immediately. Give formats time to breathe. Give a format 6 months to a year before you ultimately give up on it. Focus on mastering that format. So even if you aren't getting views, you have something to look forward to. And if you feel like you've mastered the format, but still haven't found any traction, then it's probably time to move on and try a different format. Or try coming up with better ideas in the format. Remember, everything hedges on a good idea. Don't give up. Hey, Editing Elijah here. By format, I just want to make sure it's clear that I'm talking about finding your video style, whether that's a comedy sketch or a comedy storytime video. Or maybe you're a cooking channel, your format could be food reviews or how to make food showing recipes. Maybe you're making a video essay, or maybe you're trying your hand at commentary. And that's what format means, just wanted to clear that up. 6, then I would talk about the balance of creation. When I was starting out, I would force myself to create something every single week, no matter if I had a good idea or a bad idea. What I learned is that creating content is hard and draining. It's okay to take breaks and find the balance to create things for yourself and for your viewers. If you create things you hate or don't come from a genuine place, you will run the risk of burning yourself out or quitting before things get good. So take some time off and enjoy what you make. 5, I would absolutely advise myself on the circle of inspiration. Most people in your life aren't going to understand the content grind or want to hear your discoveries about retention and click-through rates. So what you want to do is find a community of like-minded individuals. Find a group of friends who will help you out and give you some place to talk about what you love doing. Roast each other's videos, be a source of information, and share what you learn and find together. That is one of the things that will help you expand and grow faster. Something that I wish I absolutely knew earlier was the affirmation of community. The truth is, views are easy to come by. If you leverage the right topics or find what's trending, you can easily get eyes on your content. But there's something far more important than views, and that is a sense of community with your audience. Take time to build a connection between you and your viewers to develop an audience that will stick with you over time, and not just when you're getting views. Viral videos on your channel are just a source to find new members for your audience. Community takes time and effort to build, so start building. 3, I would definitely talk about the humility of creation. When you're just getting started, no one cares about you. They only care about what you can do for them. Can you teach them something? Can you engage them better than the other people on the platform? Can you help them improve their life at all? Those are just some of the questions I would tell myself to consider when making videos. And then when people care about you and you've built an audience, you can try branching out a little bit and trying new things. But do it on a separate channel maybe. Each channel should be known for its own thing. 2, I would definitely tell myself about the path of balance. I was obsessed with grind culture when I was young. It really appealed to me. You know, quit your 9 to 5, be your own own boss, make your own hours. Those things appeal to me as a teenager because, hey, screw the system, man. That's just our teenage rebellious years, I guess. But the truth is, you don't have to go all in. You don't have to move to Los Angeles the second you graduate. And I think that all stems from the fact that when you're young, 30 seems like you're practically dead. But you have so much time to do the things you love to do, and you don't have to do it all at once. You can get a well-paying job and create content on the side, and leave when you're in a good position to leave. The feeling to go all in is intoxicating, but avoid that feeling. Building a healthy approach is far more important than blowing up overnight. Lastly, number 1, the catalyst of change. The final thing I would tell myself is creating content would change my life. It would boost my creativity, it would eventually allow me to create as a career, and even if I wasn't a full-time creator anymore, I gained valuable skills to help my long-term career. I made lifelong friends and lifelong enemies. Just kidding. I also made lifetime memories that I'll get to tell my friends' kids one day because I aim to be the cool uncle. I don't think I'm gonna have kids of my own. Young Elijah, deciding to create content will be the best decision that you ever decided to do with your time in life. And I wouldn't change it for the world. So get out there and start creating.